All right. So it is 11 o'clock now. I was telling Sam I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this Facebook marketplace strategy that I've used to generate 2,484 leads in the last year. So I started working for this company in June, and these are all from this strategy here that I'm going to talk about today. And we don't pay for these leads. We simply just send them to our website from Facebook Marketplace and Facebook groups and things like that. So if you guys have any questions, just try to leave it in the chat, or if I'm going too fast or something, feel free to stop me, and we'll get it figured out. So I'm guessing you both have Facebook accounts, right?
Yeah.
Everyone has a Facebook account. So what I want you to do is, if you haven't already, go join all of the Spokane buy, sell, trade groups. Go ahead and join all of these groups if you haven't already. And these are just these are groups where people buy, sell, and trade stuff. You can see this one has 8,000 people in it. This one has 18,000. This one has 5,000 people. So it doesn't cost any money to post inside of these groups. So what I'm going to show you is how to post to Marketplace, but then share it to all these groups in the matter of a couple minutes. I'm going to take a listing off of our website. So that'd be the first step for you guys to do, is to go join as many of these groups as you can. And there's a lot of them. So if you type in Spokane buy, sell, trade and go up here to groups, you can see all of these groups where people are posting, and you want to try to join the groups that are active. So you can see this one has 50 posts a day, this one has 20 posts a day, this one has 10 posts a day. This one only has 2 posts a week, so you could obviously stay away from that one, but try to join all the active buy, sell, trade groups here on Facebook. And I forgot to start recording this meeting, but I'm live streaming it, so I think I'll be able to download it and share it later. So the next thing you're going to want to do is go to your home page here, and you're going to want to go to Marketplace. And when you're on Marketplace, there's this sell something button, and you can click that to sell something, but I'll just show you an example of what listings look like. So this is Mark's account, obviously, and these are all of our listings. So you can see all of these listings, I've been posting inside of those groups and on the Marketplace. So think of Facebook Marketplace like the modern day Craigslist. It's a up and coming feature, and it's on Facebook where everybody's at. People are going on these Facebook groups and on Marketplace looking for things to buy in their general area. So it's very similar to Craigslist, and you could see here the posts, you have to renew it every 7 days. So I don't ever use the renew button. What I'll do is I'll delete it and then I'll repost it, so it goes to all of the groups again. Because if you just hit this renew button, all it's going to do is renew it on Marketplace, and you want it to be fresh inside of those groups as well. So I'll show you how to do that here. So let me find one that has expired. So for example, this property here has expired. So let me go ahead and show you guys how this works. So I'll just take the description right off the website, and I'll just do this from scratch. I'll just delete it, and then I'll go over here to our website and I'll find that home. So it was this home. Then I'll click on this, and obviously you got to do these for your listings unless you have permission from other agents to market their listings. You can do that, but the rules are you have to have written permission from agents. So if there's somebody on the team that doesn't want to be doing this stuff, and maybe you want to do it for them and collect leads for yourself and try to sell the house for them, hey, you could totally do that. But if you have your own individual listing, this is totally legal for you to do. And obviously these are all Mark's listings because he's the managing broker, so I'm able to do this for you guys, and you guys get the leads anyway. But this is just a good way to get leads specifically to you. So what you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to take a picture, and the strategy behind this is to not give too much information at once. You want them to go over to your Facebook page, or I'm sorry, over to your website and look at the pictures to where they'll be prompted to look at more photos. For example, if I go scroll, obviously they have to log in to see more photos. So that's how we capture leads using this strategy. So let me refresh this page. I thought I saved that picture. So if I just hit this sell something button and I go down here to homes for sale, and then I'm just going to add one photo. So we're only going to add one photo because once again, we're going to prompt them to look at more photos in the description. And let me show you how it works. So once again, you go to sell something, click on home for sale, come down here to for sale, go down here to house, type in how many bedrooms it is. So this is a 3-bed, 2-bath home. And then the price is $450,000. So you're gonna take the price, paste it there. Then you wanna take the address, copy that, paste it. Okay, and then you wanna take the property description. So you're gonna copy and you're gonna paste it. So you have that. And then the next thing you wanna do down here is say, see more photos. And then you want to go grab the link to the property. So you as realtors with the Top Agent team, you guys have your own website. So if I go to michael.topagentteam.com, this is your website. So anybody that comes in on this website is going to be your lead. So you're going to want to use your link. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this listing, and I don't want to paste this link right here just because it looks really ugly. So what I do is I'll use a link shortener and write this down, bit.ly. Okay, and I'll log in. I'll log in with Google. Okay, so this is a link shortener. So if I created a link and I pasted the URL for the home, it's automatically going to shorten it to me. So this is the link now. And what I like to do on this is I like to take this address and I like to make that customized to the address. So I just paste the address and that is going to be the URL. So now the URL is, I think I already created one for this house. Let me see here. So you take that, you copy the link, you go to bit.ly, paste it, and then I'll just do 1724 South Mullen. There we go. And then paste that so I know which house it is. Okay, so I'll copy this link now and I'll go over here to Facebook Marketplace and I'll paste it right here. And then after that, you can add in square footage and things like that, whether there's laundry available. I don't normally fill this stuff out. It just kind of critiques it. So if customers searching for something specifically, it'll show up under that critique. But most of the time, they're just searching for bedrooms or price range. Those are the filters they'll use. So I don't really take the time to fill this stuff out. So let me add the photo. And again, add one photo. So, you know, they're bound to click on your link. If they're interested in the house, they're going to want to go see more photos, and they're going to go over to your website and search for photos on there and be prompted to obviously answer some questions and give you their information. So go ahead and hit next. And then here is where you can share it to all those groups. So remember at the beginning of the training, I talked about joining all these groups. So you're going to want to click all of these. So I'm about to share it to about 13 groups in the Spokane area. And you saw how many people are in these groups. I mean, there's 10, 20,000 people in each group. And you have the option to share it to your profile as well. So if I hit publish, then it's done. So keeping up with the maintenance on this, you know, if you have multiple listings, you're going to want to obviously continue to repost these. So like I said, you know, I don't typically renew them. I'll just delete them and I will repost them. So let's do one more. Let's do this listing here. I think this is Teresa's listing. So how I'll repost them, it's a lot easier to repost because you already have all the information. So I'll edit this, and let me make sure this house is still on the market here. It is. Okay, so I like to use a different photo when I repost something. So I'll try to find something that's a little different, so they're not seeing the same photo pop up in those groups when you repost it every 7 days. So I'll take this photo here. And this one's a good photo because it shows the shop in the back. A lot of people are intrigued by that. So I saved the photo. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath home. So let me go over to Facebook here. And so I'm going to copy the description so I don't have to go, paste it and everything like that. And all I did to get here was edit the listing. And then once again, I can just go down to the description I've already written, copy it, and it has the link in there as well down here at the bottom. And I'll exit out of this, and then I'll delete it, because if you try to repost it and it's still on the marketplace, it'll block you from reposting it. It'll tell you, hey, you already have this item for sale. So delete it, and then once again, just go to sell something, down here to homes for sale. I'm going to copy I'm going to paste the link there. And then go over to the website, take the address, and go back to Facebook. And you can keep the property address public, just because some people will obviously be on the post asking, hey, why do I have to opt in to see photos? If they comment that, just say, hey, the address is on the post. You can go copy it and paste it into Zillow if you're interested. So 3-bed, 2-bath. Once again, you got to select if you're selling or renting. It's a house, and obviously they have other options like condos and room-only townhouses. Most of the stuff that we sell are houses, so that'll normally be the option. Then you're going to go here, add a photo. And I know this is Teresa's listing, so let me see if this will work. Teresa.topagentteam.com. There, hers works. Her link works. Hey, James, you got to check your link out, man. I don't know why it doesn't show up on her page, though, because it is her listing. It's probably because it's under Mark. It's probably because it's...
I was going to say you were entering my URL wrong. It's jamescashork.topagentteam.com.
jamescashork.topagentteam.com. Thanks, buddy. And then if you type in the address, what's the address? 13... What's the address?
My listing.
Yeah, what's your listing address?
1724 South Mulligan.
24 South Mulligan. So there, you could do it that way. So you could just take this link here, so it's your link. So you're gonna want to go to your URL. You're gonna want to paste this link. So let me do this for Teresa, since I already posted yours, James. But you can go ahead and do this too after the video. So I'm just gonna do this as an example for Teresa here. Let me grab the address. Does anyone know it off the top of their head, or? I think it's probably in here. Oregon. It was Oregon. Yeah. So you can see this is how many clicks we've gotten since March 3rd. So 2,500 people clicked on this link from Marketplace or Facebook groups. So I'm going to take this address here and I'm going to paste it into here on her website. There it is. Okay, so here's her link. I'm going to go ahead and go over here to Bitly, and then I'm going to create this link shortener. So it creates that, and I'll go ahead and put in Oregon just to name the listing, because once you start doing this, you're going to have a lot of links, as you can see. So if I wanted to search for a specific link to a property, I could just type in Oregon, and it will pop up there for me at the top. So I'm going to copy this link for her, and I'm going to go over here and just go down here and say see more photos, and then use her link here. And again, if you really want to customize this link too, you can just take the address and you can go over here to Bitly and you can say edit, and then this custom back half, so it's going to be bit.ly/. 4507 West Oregon. Okay, and then anybody that clicks on this link is going to be driven to her website to where they can obviously opt in to look at more photos and get more details about the house. So I'll paste this here. So Teresa's going to be getting some leads today. Yeah, this one was 185,000. Paste that. There it is. So I'm going to post this to profile and all of the Facebook buy, sell, trade groups that I'm a part of. And then just hit publish. And just like that, I posted to about 13 of those groups, and it's on the marketplace. So when someone's searching for homes for sale up here in a specific area, so they can search based on location. So if they type in homes for sale, this location is going to pop up here, and there's a radius around it. You can only post to 13 at a time when you're posting these. So you want to click this list to more places. So maybe you're a part of 20 groups. You can go in here and go ahead and click on all the rest of the groups that maybe you didn't get in that first time. So click on each and every one of these and then post. Same thing with this one. And then obviously you can share this to your Facebook business page as well. So to share the listing, you're going to want to click on it, and then you go down here to share. And then you can share it in a message, you could share it on a friend's timeline, you could share it to your page, and you can even copy the link and put it in an email or something if you wanted to send them to Facebook. So let's go ahead and share this to your page. So this is, I don't think I have Teresa's page here, so I will go ahead and just share it to, I'll just click on Kyle. Okay, and then I'll post it. And then just like that, you can post it to your page as well. So people who like your page can also see it. And if you're in these groups as well, if people like the post or if people engage with it, you can always add them as a friend. And if they accept your friend request, you could always add them to your personal real estate page as well. That's a good strategy to keep in touch with them and just remain keeping up those client touches. Once again, I've used, since I started working here, to get 2,500 leads, just about. So does anyone have any questions about implementing this? You guys think this is going to be something you'll use for your listings?
I'm curious, Connor, if you have a sense of, I think it's a good idea in terms of joining those, the buy-sell trade groups. Do you have a sense of how that audience responds? Do we know much about who's in those groups? Obviously the bigger reach, the better at one level, but if we're advertising a $450,000 house in a group where people are looking for a bargain, is that sort of the right match? And I'm just thinking out loud.
Right. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Well, if they're looking at a $450,000 house, you could see by the stats on these homes. Austin, that $2 million property we had a while back. Let's see if it's even still on here. It's not. But it was a $1.5 million house, and it had like 5,000 clicks or something like that. So 5,000 people, went over the website to look at more photos. And yeah, they might have not been interested in buying the $1.5 million house, but they might be interested in buying a $200,000 house or a $300,000 house. And
Sure.
it's a game of numbers. Not every lead that comes through any platform, Realtor.com, Facebook, Google, whatever, not everybody's going to want to buy a house right away. But if they're in your database and they show some interest, all you got to do is just keep up with the contacts, keep up with the touches, and if you invite these people to your Facebook page and you're dripping on them, maybe you set them up on a home search, Ask them, hey, where are you looking to buy? Well, I'm looking to buy in Deer Park. And you set them up on that Deer Park drip plan. I mean, maybe they're not going to buy right now, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, 12 months, whatever it is, you're going to be their go-to.
Sure. Okay, makes sense.
Does anyone else have any questions?
No, but you just gave me a ton of other ideas on how to use it.
It's awesome. And I mean, there might be people like that don't want to, that have listings that don't want to do this. They don't want to go out of their way to do this. So, I mean, you can talk to the other people on the team and say, hey, I want to get some leads for your listing. Can I advertise it for you? And this literally doesn't cost a dime to do. It's completely free. And as I said before, I mean, people will click on this link and they will go over to your website. Not everyone will opt in, but I mean, 2,500 leads in a year. I mean, if you're a realtor, I mean, you need to be using this right now. So is everyone else good? I appreciate everyone that voted on the poll that I did inside the group. That's going to really help me out to understand what you guys are wanting to learn, and what you guys are wanting more experience with on social media and the internet. And I can cover anything, any platform. We could go over Facebook ads, anything you guys need. I'm going to be making these every Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm going to put out another poll in the group, and you guys can go ahead and vote on what I think you guys want to learn. And if I don't cover a topic, there's an option that you can type in a suggestion that you might want some more basis on, and other people can vote on that as well. So it's kind of just an open forum to everybody in the group that can ask for help or give me content ideas to help you guys, because I truly am here to assist you guys and help you guys with whatever you want. And I probably have a little better understanding of how things work just because I've been doing this for 7 or 8 years. And feel free to ask me any questions at any time, and I'm always here to help, and I want you guys to succeed.
On that note, Connor, so with your poll and stuff, you're doing your next one on whatever you get the most poll votes on. But maybe, for instance, Jane Doe would like, because you have like 5 or 6 different things on that poll. Mm-hmm. So are you still going to hit on those if there's interest in those too, or are you just going to strictly stick to the one that gets the most votes?
So I mean, like I said, I'm going to be doing these every Wednesday. So I'll repost that poll. So I'll make the poll all over again, and then I'll add the ones that obviously we didn't go over today. And I'm going to post that tomorrow. So I'll post it on every Thursday. I'll post a new poll, and you guys can go in there and vote on what you want me to cover. And then, like I said, you can always add stuff in, and let me know what you're wanting to learn. So next week I'll do one of those. I think there was about 5 topics that I put in there. So you can go ahead and vote on, if you voted on one and I didn't cover it today, you can vote on that one again, and maybe next week that's what people are wanting to learn about. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, I voted on this one, but I was curious for those that might have voted on something else so they don't miss out.
Okay, perfect. Does anyone else have any questions?
It's all good. Thanks, man.
Awesome. Well, hey, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Watch out for that poll tomorrow. Again, I really appreciate you guys engaging with that and letting me know what it is you need from me.
Awesome. Thank you, Connor.
Sweet deal. Have a great day.
Take care.
Bye-bye.